Hello everybody, I am Sunny, our North Country Knitter, and welcome to today's video. This is video number 63, I believe, and it is September 14th, I think. September 13th, 14th or 13th. I believe it's the 14th though, 2021. Wow. So welcome to today's video. That about shows you where my mindset has been this week. So it has been a pretty productive week knit-wise. I have a couple new items to show you. Unfortunately, because I was working on new items, I didn't get much progress done on previous items that are just kind of becoming UFOs, unfortunately. I really need to get back on the bandwagon with some of them. And then I have some yarn to show you that I picked up at a local yarn store back in my hometown while I was home this summer, and I completely forgot to show you. So I will show you that at the end of the video. But to jump right in. So last week I told you that I had finished a pair of Magic Heel socks from my youngest one, but I couldn't find them. Well, they were in my middle girl's sock drawer, so found them. Yay! So this was using Toasty Toes Maroon Magic. It's called Maroon Magic. And this is the Magic Heel. These were supposed to fit my 2-year-old, but they kind of fit my almost 4-year-old better. So it's a share a pair. They share them. But here is what they look like. Again, I got this like pretty big spot of the darker colors, but everybody still loves them. There they are. And they're pretty well loved. They're pretty well used. But I like them a lot. I like this yarn. It's pretty smooth, pretty durable so far. It is, I don't know if it's pilling per se, but kind of fuzzing up, as you can see, maybe there. Oop, maybe just a little bit. So still very much liked. I just noticed I had like a splinter in my finger. Oh, that kind of hurts. Anyway, still very much liked, and still a fan of this yarn. Moving on, I did get this done, and I still forgot the ball band downstairs. This is my last item for the warm-up project here in Watertown, New York. I'm not in Watertown, New York, but it's kind of where it's out of Fort Drum, Watertown. So this, along with all the other things that I'm donating, will be placed outside in the town when it starts getting colder, with a little tag on it saying that it's welcome to anybody who needs it. And I used 3 balls of Lion Brand Woolies, and it's 20% wool, 80% acrylic. I hear my little one in there. I cannot remember the color. Toucan. Is it toucan? It was a weird name. I did not associate the name with the color. But I did use all 3, and I made it like super long so that it can be like wrapped right around. I thought it was neat how the color pattern came out on this. I cast on 15 stitches, I believe, and I thought it was neat how the colors came together, how the pattern kind of came together. It came out really good there. Wow, I never noticed until I held it up like this. Kind of that like double chain, and then it goes all over the place on this last one, because that was the last ball I used, but still really neat. I really like that section right there, actually. There we go. So that is going in here. There's some homemade stuff that I've made, and then also like other stuff my kids have grown out of. Like, how cute is this? But doesn't fit any of my kids anymore, so it's gonna go off with them. There we go. That feels good. It's leaving tomorrow, which I think I'm filming a day earlier than I anticipated, but I'm dropping those off tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Wednesday. So, okay, it's my other one playing. My middle girl's home playing, and I thought my 2-year-old woke up, but she has not. So yes, those are going off tomorrow, Wednesday, to their new future homes. I also got a bit of foam insulation. My husband finished up the windows in here, so there was some random foam insulation. All right, I got this done. This is a hat. I believe this is like a red heart. It feels like an old red heart yarn. And this is for my neighbor's son. He has a birthday coming up, and they are Patriots fans, so I thought these were kind of Patriot colors, the gray and the blue. That is a weird green gray there. It's showing up pretty true to color, but he's the same age as my middle daughter, so I used her as a measuring guide, but no pattern. I didn't use any pattern. I just kind of went with it, and I thought the brim looked really cool, how it zigzagged so much like that. Lost some of it up here, but still really cute. Hoping it will soften up a bit in a wash, but there we go. There's the crown, and very, very stretchy. So I got that done. So this counted as one of my September bingo spots for yarn bingo. And then that counted as another one, but I don't think the scarf, I don't think I measured that off yet. Okay, so then I really, 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 really wanted to use this yarn. And this is Metallico from Hobie, and it's 70% polyamide, 21% acrylic, and 9% merino wool. And you can see that is a real shine there. It does shine, it shimmers. But I couldn't think of what to make. And honestly, when I got these, they were a lot smaller than I thought they were gonna be. And I was kind of like concerned, like, do I have enough to even make anything out of it? But I did finally decide on a hat. All right, so did finally decide on a hat. I don't know where I came back in here, but my little one just came in, so I had to stop for a minute. All right, did finally decide on a hat. So this is the July hat, and it's by Courtney Kelly. I will have it linked down below. And it's a really fun hat. It's just triangles, like stacked on top of one another. You'll definitely be able to see it when I have it done. I wanted something that wasn't too difficult. I kind of wanted some mindless knitting, but also something that would kind of show off the metallic. So I think it's working. This is the color 3, I believe. Color 3. It was like blue, rose blush or something along those lines. Yep, color 3. So, and I did the brim not separately. I did the brim, say Sunday. And then last night I did the first set of triangles. I was watching Prime, Amazon Prime. They have some new very addicting shows on there. So got that done, hoping to get this done this week. I'd love to do a yarn review on this. Hopefully it will happen. I'm saying it, so hopefully it will happen. I kind of toyed with the idea of mentioning it or not, but I really want to make it happen. So I really want to keep up with my yarn reviews. So hopefully this will be having its own review soon. And I will let you know all my thoughts and feelings on it. And lastly, work in progress that I've actually worked on this week. My green shawl and my Santa stocking, I have not done anything with them, so I'm not going to show them this week, but I've made some good progress on these. So I think I was about here last time I showed you guys. And so I've gotten all the way here. I am like literally this close to doing the heel. So I should have that done this week. And you can see the pinstripe really good there. I don't know if you can hear her playing or not. So these are coming out really good. I do wish, the pattern is written for double pointed needles, and I wish I had taken that into consideration when I had cast on, because this pinstripe is literally like right on the side, right on the side of the heel or of the foot. So it's a little bit wonky. It still totally works, but I should have taken that into consideration and I did not, but that's okay. So just about to start the heels, and I will do a shadow wrap heel on those. I like to do my heels in one sitting. So even though the shadow wrap heel is pretty simple, you can kind of see what's going on. I still like to be able to do them all at once without distraction. So I kind of have to be picky and choosy about when I sit down to do them, do the heels. So we'll see. Hopefully it can happen this week. And those are what they look like. Very happy. Oh, and these are by Sweet Paprika Peppers pattern. Oh dear. Again, it will be linked down below. I think it's Sweet Paprika Peppers. Yeah. So it will be linked down below. Both the July hat and these socks will be linked down below. Normally I get them linked. All the patterns mentioned I get linked. However, it does sometimes take me a little bit to get all that info linked, because I record this on my phone and then I had to go back in on my computer, which is about 1,000,000 years old in computer years. And it's very fussy. So those are my socks and I'm pretty happy with the progress. I've been busy this week inventorying my yarn on Ravelry, so that's another reason that I haven't had a whole lot done. I haven't really gotten a whole lot done this week, is I've been spending a lot of time inventorying my yarn. I have 54 different types of yarn for socks alone, and that's not even counting like duplicates of a certain type of yarn. So yeah, definitely got to start using up the sock yarn more. I see I took it out from here. I had some sock yarn in here, except for these. I really want to make socks out of these. So these are Hawthorns. I do not believe this is an available yarn anymore from Knit Picks, but it's Hawthorn Sock Labs Hawthorn fingering weight, and this is Bewitched, and then this is Pumpkin. And I really want to make myself some fall socks, and I think I do alternative heels and cuffs on them, maybe toes. I thought they'd be cute together. I also think they'd be really pretty just without doing that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I've never, well, on fingering weight socks, I've never done an alternative color in cuff, heel, and toes. So what do you think? I'd love to know your opinion, if I should just knit them all one color or break it up. Really want to use those. All right, so while I was back in Maine, I stopped by my local yarn shop, and it was so pretty in there. My aunt's been in there a couple times and has sent me pictures, and I've been really wanting to go, and finally got the chance and restrained myself a bit, but they I had seen they had some like really pretty blue green chunky yarn, and I thought I'll get that and make a sweater for my middle girl. But they didn't have enough, or I didn't think that they had enough. So I found this instead. And this was part of their like clearance section they had. Oh, it's called Dawn Roving Yarns. I asked and she said she was fine with me mentioning it here. It's called Dawn Roving Yarns, and I will have that linked around below as well. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Sorry. All right. So this was really pretty. Now, unfortunately, because it was clearance, I don't have like tags or anything of who it's from. I think maybe she did it, but she wasn't in that day, so I couldn't ask. But it's a chunky weight. It's 100% superwash merino. And it's approximately 115 yards per hank. So I got 4 of them, hoping that would be enough. I mean, it should be. I don't really know how to properly measure if I'll have enough yarn for something. So here's 4 of them. I thought it was so pretty. And my middle one liked it a lot. So now I believe I've seen somewhere that when you're using hand-dyed yarn, you're supposed to alternate like every 2 rows to break up any pooling that might happen, because then you'll have a section of pooling and then a different section of pooling, and it could be obvious. I don't know. Does anybody know about that? If you do, please let me know down below. So I don't think I'll be casting this on soon. Actually, I know I probably won't, but hopefully not too far down the way. It will get cast on. So that is everything I have to show this week. Cutting a little bit shorter than last week for sure, by about what, 15 minutes. But I hope everybody has had a fabulous week. It's starting to get a little bit cooler weather here, as you can see by my sweater. Fall weather came around, although now it's like super warm out and people are in t-shirts. I'm like, but I'm in my sweater. Oh well. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful week. Let me know your opinions on the socks, as well as do I need to break up, like use alternative rows in my sweater. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.